So with gold prices now hitting record highs, do you buy, sell, or hold? Stick around because I have a demonstration that I think will help you answer this question. Hey, I'm the Stacking Stormtrooper. If it's your first time here, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy in a bucket talking about precious metals. So shoot the subscribe button and click that bell notification so you get updated with any new content. But I am talking about the gold prices hitting an all-time high. We just watched it hit $1,900 on Friday, and a lot of analysts have been saying that gold is going to explode. You saw a lot of investment banks and hedge funds and different investment firms all saying that they were bullish on gold, but a lot of us were still a little bit surprised to see that gold actually hit an all-time high just last week. Right here, just kind of fast forwarding through this article, which again can be found on Kitco. Right here, it's saying, looking at the market's momentum, Eugene Weinberg, head of market research at Commerce Bank, said that he would not be surprised if gold pushed to $2,000 an ounce by the end of next week. He added that it's just a matter of time before gold hits that level. And over here, Afshin Nabavi, head of trading with MKS Switzerland SA, also said that it's only a matter of time before gold prices hit an all-time high after breaking above $1,900 an ounce. So we have now gotten into uncharted territory, and now kind of the sky's the limit, right? Who knows where gold will be. But that being said, many of us now are kind of left here wondering what to do. Do we buy, sell, or hold? So I'm going to get into that a little bit further. Okay, so now I'm on another site. This is Macro Trends. I'm sure some of you are familiar with this, and you can check out silver and gold pricing and just the historical charts for everything. One thing that is important for you to do when you're up here, if you want to just see the pure price of gold, I would say for you, or silver for that matter, if you're looking at a historical silver chart, I would say take out the inflation adjusted and take out this log scale and show recessions. Okay, so now here we have just the pure price of gold, right? The historic prices of gold. My goodness, right here, back in 1950, $35. Anyway, so let's fast forward. Right here we are sitting at an all-time high of, it should be like 1893. You could zoom in on this. I'll probably let's go down to like the 20-year mark. So right here, we're at 1893.85. This still has a little bit more to update, but we all saw it hit 1901 or 1902 on Friday. Back in 2008, March of 2008 to be exact, I purchased my first 4 ounces of gold. So I was right around, let me go to the last, let's see, I was right around here. I'm trying to get to it. 1 second, go back. March 2008. Hang on, guys. Okay, and boom. All right, $968.43. Okay, so there we were. About 12 years ago, I purchased my first 4 ounces of gold at $968.43. Okay, at that time when I made that purchase, some people were saying to me, "What are you doing? You're almost approaching an all-time high." Right? Gold's never hit 1,000. You're getting close to it. Now look where we are today. Okay. Now here we are again at 1,900. And, again, sky's the limit as to where gold is going to go. Nobody knows. No one has a crystal ball. Don't let the analysts and, people on YouTube tell you that gold is going to hit $5,000 an ounce. Nobody can possibly know that. Nobody. Okay. They can point to all of the historical data information and the different information on the economy and the weakness of the dollar and world trade and yada, yada. But the point of the matter is that people do not know. People do not have a crystal ball. They cannot say for certain what the spot price is going to be 6 months, a year, 5 years, 10 years down the road. But one thing is you can be strategic in how you are managing your positions in either silver or gold. In this case, again, we are talking about gold. So a lot of people right now are on the fence whether or not to sell their gold to hold on to it, or to keep buying. So I'm going to actually discuss with you one strategy that I think is a good way to approach this, and whether or not you want to take this idea or this strategy to heart, that's entirely up to you, but I'm just going to kind of share with you my thinking. All right, so let's just switch over to the chart. So what we're looking at here is the historical price of gold for the last 20 years, as well as some fiat for prop purposes, and I have some gold up here. This represents the 4 ounces that I purchased back in 2008, and I marked it here. $968 was the spot price in March of 2008 when I purchased that gold. So I'm going to write down, I'm actually going to multiply this all out. 968 times 4. It was actually a little bit more in what I paid, because I did buy 1/10 ounce gold eagles. Right now it comes to, for the sake of this demonstration, we're just going to say, we're going to base this all on spot prices. We're not going to really factor in to the equation the premiums that I paid. I did pay $104 per 10th ounce gold eagle. Actually, let's see, I paid 104 times 30, and I also bought, let's see what that, hold on, 104 times 30 is equal to 3,120, and then plus it was like 980 bucks, I think I spent on the gold eagle, so 4,100. It was like 4,100 what I paid, but we're gonna try to keep everything just to spot. Okay. But anyway, a lot of people don't want to either sell their gold too early. They don't want to continue to buy as the prices continue to soar, because oftentimes many of us have experienced in the past, whether it be stocks or other investments, some of us have experienced the unfortunate thing to investing where you buy and then just to see everything come crashing down shortly after you purchased at a higher price. So one thing that I would say that people can do to kind of mitigate that risk is to gradually sell some off little by little as you as you are experiencing a price increase. So what I mean by that is, well, first thing is you're going to want to make sure that you're buying fractional gold. And I've said this before, while it is good to buy 1 ounce gold coins, because you get the least amount of premium tacked on to the spot price. The nice thing about the fractional gold is that you can actually sell off just portions of your holdings and not necessarily sell off an entire 1 ounce, right? If you want to sell some off gradually, which is what I'm going to show you in just a moment, then you're going to want to continue to buy fractional gold. And yeah, you do pay more of a premium, but in my opinion, it's worth it because you have a little bit more flexibility and liquidity with the smaller fractional gold. So let's just again say we've got these 4 ounces. Forget this on the side here. We have got the 4 ounces of gold, okay? Let's say as time went on, here we are, 2010. If I wanted to sell some gold, right? Because again, we're kind of in a similar situation. Back here when I purchased $968 an ounce gold, people were like, gold's never even hit 1,000. You're really close to hitting that mark. And well, here we are. This is at 1901, 1902. Right here, right? We're kind of teetering on the $2,000 mark, right? So let's just say, and I wasn't in this for like the long term, and I was actually looking to just flip the gold coins. I would say, to sell some off in increments as you are moving up, right? So sell off a little bit of gold here. Maybe you sell a little bit more again here as prices continue to go, a little bit more there, a little bit more there, right? Because then that way, as you're selling gold off as it's going up, right, you are actually not necessarily hoping or banking on that exact peak to sell everything off and timing it just right, and then seeing everything come down after the fact and you made out like a bandit. Chances are you're not going to really be able to time things like that. More than likely you're not going to get that lucky. So what my recommendation would be, and again, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm merely a guy in a bucket talking about precious metals. I would say sell pieces of your gold off in increments. Some of you right now might be, right around here when you purchased, or maybe even up here, and you're starting to see these record highs. So what you can do is, if I were to have sold off, let's say, an ounce or even like a half ounce back here when gold, let's say, was, $1,200 an ounce. $1,200 an ounce. If I sold half, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So 5 ounces gone. Okay, 5 ounces gone. And I had purchased at 968, 1,200. Let's see. 1 second. Or even let's make it an ounce. Why not? Just do an ounce. Make it easy. 1,200 minus the 968, right? You realize a profit at $232. All right. Then let's say spot goes to, here we go. Let's see, spot was at 1,400, right? And I were to sell off, I don't know, let's say a half ounce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. And we had gold at $968 an ounce divided by 2 is $484. Okay, and then if it's at $700 per half ounce at the $1,400 mark, we're at another $216 profit right there, right? You see what I'm doing here? Selling it off in increments. $1,800. All right, so let's say I sold another half ounce, $1,800. Right, so this is gone. So this was for a half ounce, $900. So we do the 900 minus, hold on, 968 divided by 2. We said it was 484 for a half ounce. All right, minus the 900 for a half ounce. Another $416, right? So if you sell off bits and pieces on the way up, you'll be making gradual gains and profits, but you're not going to necessarily run the risk of timing things wrong, selling everything off too early, and then to see that the prices continue to go up, right? So if we fast forward, bear with me, guys. So let's fast forward. Let's just go over here. And this is just for demonstration purposes. I mean, I have no idea where prices are going to go, right? But let's say that this thing continues to go up and then comes down and then goes back up and then down and up and down, right? So if we're sitting here at $1,900 an ounce, and then let's say we hit 2,100, right? Let's divide that by 2. Right, 1,050 for a half ounce of gold. Right, 1,050 for a half ounce of gold. And if I take that 1,050 and I subtract that initial, let's say $484 where I was, then I'm going to make another, let's say $566 on that other half ounce of gold. And then let's say I go to let's say gold goes to 2,300. Let's divide that by 2. Divided by, 2,300 divided by, 2,300 divided by 2, 1,150 for a half ounce. Subtract off that 484. Son of the Diablo. $666. You see what I'm doing here, people? I'm basically selling it off in increments. So every 100, 200 bucks or whatnot, as the spot prices go up, I would sell off and realize those gains. Now here's the thing, guys. I am not currently selling my gold. And well, why is that? I mean, this strategy would actually really work right now for me, since I purchased this gold back in 2008 relatively low. But I actually am still in the buying mode. Right now I'm kind of waiting and seeing. I might buy some more this week. It's going to bring my dollar cost average up if I do so, but that's okay, because I'm not looking to divest from my gold for at least another 20, 30 years. But some of you are looking to possibly move out of gold, and my recommendation, again, I'm not a financial advisor, this is just my opinion, do something staggered like this. Just sell it off in bits and pieces, in increments, small amounts. And if you happen to only have 1 ounce gold coins, I'm certain that you'd be able to go into an LCS and work out some sort of arrangement with them where you trade this for 2 half ounces of gold, sell them the 1 half ounce, walk out of the store with a half ounce of gold, and then that way you can still have some of that gold, because if the prices continue to go up, it's not like you got rid of everything and you missed the boat. So I know this was a longer demonstration, but I hope that you guys found some value in this method, and hopefully that kind of gets your wheels churning up there. And let me know what you guys are doing. Are you buying, selling, holding? And if you are selling, what is the approach that you're using? Are you just selling everything off, or are you also kind of doing it in bits and pieces and then going from there? So let me know. Comment down below. And just a quick thank you to these elite channel supporters. And if you haven't become a channel member, please check out the awesome perks and join today. With that, I'm the Stacking Stormtrooper. Check out these videos. Long live the Empire.